Today we're going to learn how to solve two-step equations. To solve two-step equations, we need to follow these two steps. First, you solve additions or subtraction first. Then you do multiplications or divisions. Let's look at this first problem. 2x plus 3 equals 11. So what we need to do is we need to solve for x. So we need to isolate the x, meaning that get rid of everything and leave x by itself. So first we need to, according to the two-step, we need to get rid of this addition, plus 3. Then we need to do the get rid of the multiplication, because this is 2 times x. Okay, so in order for us to cancel the 3, the positive 3, you have to do the opposite. The opposite of 3 is negative 3. So whatever you do on one side of an equation, you do it on the other side also. So because you subtract 3 on this side, you have to subtract 3 on the other side. So this is canceled because plus 3 minus 3 is 0. So this is gone. So now we're left with 2x equal 11 minus 3 is 8. We're left with the 2 in front of the x. We need to cancel that. And in order for you to do that, because the 2 multiplying the x, you have to take the inverse. The inverse of 2 is 1 over 2, which is divided by 2. So this is going to be 1 because 2 divided by 2 is 1. And you don't usually put the 1 in front of a variable. So this is just x. Whatever you do on one side, you do it on the other side. So 8 divided by 2 is 4. So in order for you to verify your equation, in order for you to check to see if you get it right, you take the answer that you get for x, you replace it on the equation. So in this case, x is 4. So plus 3 equal 11. Now 2 times 4 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. So whenever both sides turn out to be equal, meaning that the answer that you get for the variable is right. Because this is an equation, both sides turn out to be equal. 11 equal 11. Now we're solving 20 equal 4y plus 8. Compared to the problem that we did before, the variable is on the right side. It doesn't matter where the variable is. You always solve for the variable on whichever side it is. So now the variable is on the right side, so we're going to solve the equation on the right. First, we need to get rid of any addition or subtraction. So we have this plus 8 we need to get rid of. Then we need to get rid of the 4. So in order for you to get rid of the positive 8, you have to take the opposite of it on both sides. So plus 8 minus 8, that's gone. So now you only have 4y left on this side. And 20 minus 8 is 12. So now you have the 4 multiplying the y. So in order for you to make this 1, you have to take the inverse of it. So the inverse of 4 is 1 over 4 or divided by 4. So 4 divided by 4 is 1, and you don't usually put the 1 in front of the variable. Now you only have the y left. Whatever you do on one side, you got to do it on the other side because this is an equation. So 12 divided by 4 is 3. Now you can go ahead and check to see if you get your answer right. So in order for you to do that, you take your equation, which was 20 equal 4, and you get the answer that you get for y. For you replace it on the equation. So in this case, y is equal to 3. You replace 3 on the equation plus 8. So 20 equal 4 times 3 is 12 plus 8. 20 equal 12 plus 8 is 20. So because both sides turn out to be equal, your equation is right. So this part is you solving for the variable, and this part you take the whatever answer you get for the variable, you replace it on the equation to see if you get the right answer. Now let's look at this problem. X divided by 5 plus 3 equal 8. So we need to isolate x. We need to solve for x. First you get rid of the plus 3. Then you need to get rid of the division, which is divided by 5. Okay? So now in order for us to cancel out the plus 3, we have to take the opposite of that on both sides. So opposite of 3 is negative 3. And you do it on both sides of the equation. Plus 3 minus 3, this is gone. 8 minus 3 is 5. So now you have x over 5 equal 5. Now how do you cancel out this 5? So remember before when it was multiplication, we do the inverse, which was division. Now because this is division, we're going to do the inverse, which is multiplication. So you're going to divide both sides by, you're going to multiply both sides by the number, because that's the inverse of 1 over 5 is 5. The reason why you do that is so that you can cancel out the number. So 5 divided by 5 is 1. So now you just have the variable left, which is x. 5 times 5 is 25. Now to check to see if you're right, you take the answer for the variable, which is 25. You replace it on the equation. So 25 divided by 5 plus 3 equal 8. 25 divided by 5 is what? 5 plus 3 equal 8. 5 plus 3 is what? 8 equal 8. So therefore your answer is right. So what you did is you take the answer for your variable and you replace it on the equation. So 25 divided by 5 plus 3. 5 plus 3 is 8. Now let's look at another example. 8 divided by 4 minus 3 equal 2. So we need to get rid of this 3. And we need to get rid of this divided by 4. So the goal is to isolate the a, to solve for a. So let's go ahead and get rid of this negative 3. How do you cancel out the minus 3? You do the opposite. The opposite of minus 3 is positive 3. Whatever you do on one side, you do it on the other side. Minus 3 plus 3, that's canceled at 0. So now you have the a over 4 left equal 2 plus 3 is 5. Now you have a divided by 4 equal 5. You need to get rid of this 4. Because it's division, divided by 4, you're going to do the inverse. The inverse of divided by 4 is multiplied by 4. So you're going to multiply the other side of the equation by 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. You don't put the 1. 5 times 4 is 20. So how do you know if this is the right answer? You go into the equation, you replace a by 20. So 20 divided by 4 minus 3 should give you 2. 20 divided by 4 is what? 5 minus 3. 5 minus 3 is 2 equal 2. So therefore you get the right answer. Let's look at this last problem. 1 equal 2 plus w over 3. You need to follow the same procedure where we're going to get rid of the addition or subtraction first, then the division and multiplication or multiplication. So in this case, we have the plus 2. Now because it's plus 2, you're going to need to take the opposite of plus 2. The opposite of plus 2 is minus 2. And whatever you do on one side, you do it on the other side. 1 minus 2. So this one is gone. So now you have w over 3. How do you get rid of this divided by 3? You do the inverse, which is multiplying by 3. Whatever you do on one side, you do it on the other side. You're gonna multiply this side also by 3. So 3 times negative 1, one number is negative, so your answer is gonna be negative. So this is cancelled. So W equal negative 3. Now how do you check to see if you're right? Take your answer and replace it on the original equation. 1 equal 2 plus W in this case is negative 3 over 3. So 1 equal 2. Negative 1 divided by 3 is negative 1 because one number is negative. So 2 minus 1 is 1. So therefore your answer is right. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more videos like this. Thank you.